What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, and right here we got Gabe. He won this week, and what were you playing?
I was playing Mekk-Knight Invoked again.
All right.
Decided to play it again this week.
Well, we're excited to see what you got, so let's see what you're cooking with.
So the build doesn't change too much. It's still just 3 Alistair, obviously. I'm playing Desires, so you gotta play 3. 3 purple, because I'd rather open purple than blue, because that's just how the combo works. 2 blue. I only play 2, not 3, just because I pretty much if I'm resolving one of these, I'm gonna win. And if I'm resolving 2, it's just the point in the game where I have to resolve them. I don't really need a third. 1 Red Moon and 1 Shifty Boy. I'm actually gonna probably bump this to Yellow Star, just because sometimes the pop of a monster doesn't really matter, because I can pop it with the nightmares and stuff. But the Shifty Boy I actually might bump to 2 because I kept banishing off Desires today, but obviously didn't come out that much. And then my, known for spicy tech, Time Maiden. This is my replacement for Hornet Drones. Special it, Null Alistair, search, make the Alistair link. Also, you can make Link Karibo with it, and then set up Mekk-Knight columns, which is really good. Hand traps were the same. 3 Ogre and 3 Ash. Good all day. I mean, it was good. I mean, one of my matches, I saw Ogre more than Ash today, and Ogre was really good. I would recommend everyone to play this over Droll. Droll's too bricky. Then 3 Meltdown, because I can't play 3 of these. If I could play 3 of these, I'd only play 2 of this, just because this I can't set to do Mekk-Knight plays with, but, stuff happens. And then 3 Invocations. I really need to upgrade these secrets or ulties. Just because, and I play 3, because, again, I'm playing Desires, and a lot of times I'll know someone Alistair, and they'll Ash it, and then I just activate Invocation anyways, and then fuse and just use their Ash to make my Purgatrio, and then so they just neg on Ash, and then I just kill them. So you want to open as many as possible. And then 2 Desires, it was super good all day. Every time I resolved Desires, I drew what I needed to win. In my Thunder Dragon matchup, I actually drew Instant Fusion, which left me out as board, so it was super good. Would recommend this over anything else. And then 2 Instant Fusion. I won't play the 3rd just because it's once per turn. If I could activate 3 times a turn, I'd play the 3rd, but it's once per turn, so I can't. And then 2 Called By. Funny story, in my last match against some 60-card Zombie Danger, I top-decked it 3 times. In game 1, I top-decked it twice and to snipe the new big zombie, and then game 2, he set up his normal board, and then he was trying to bring the thing out for a negate, and then I called by it again. It was my top deck for turn. It was pretty funny. And then everybody was like, this is too bricky. You shouldn't be playing this. 3 Mind Control. This card is so good. In my last game, also, in game 2, I just stole his Vampire Sucker, and then just made a Boral Sword, because I had 2 monsters on the field. This thing is so good. Against Thunder Dragons, you just take their own thing, and then it doesn't get its effect. Same thing with Titan. You just take Titan, and then it can't pop anything. And then 2 Scapegoat. I did not resolve it again at all today. I had it twice, and then I discarded it to search with Alistair. It's good, though. I mean, it's a game winner. You make Boral Sword, and you win. And then 1 Book of Law, 1 Succession, and 1 Monster Reborn. This is searchable off of the Mekk-Knight link, so that's why it's super good, because it helps you link climb. This is really good, obviously. Then the Book of Law, I actually might bump this to 2, just because I am playing Desires, but it's still pretty good. It's super hard for me to make cuts in this deck and add things, because this deck's just, I love it. I've like fixed out the ratios and stuff of it. Like it's so consistent, like it doesn't matter. And then tokens for the day, yet again. I used my normal tokens. I love these ones. Snow's my baby. Rip Grass. I love that deck so much. My 2 Field Centers for the day. Shout out to the Dragon Ball Super card game. You should play it. It's super fun. These cards are super hot. And then for the extra deck, 2 Mecha Bow. I kind of want to bump it to 3, but again, it's just really hard for me to make cuts, especially things in the extra deck, because all the extra stuff is like super essential. And then 1 Purgatrio. I don't play 2 just because it never comes up. If I'm summoning Purgatrio, I'm gonna kill them. Usually, I won't summon it if I can't kill them. And then Invoked Elithiism. So I played this in my last deck profile. I didn't use it, and I said that in the video. But this time, I actually resolved it. I think in 2 out of the 4 games I played. I resolved it against Thunder Dragon, which is the reason I put it in there. So you can summon it, and then you can tribute itself as a light target, and then banish their field. And I actually used it against zombies. He soul charged for 5 and flexed on me. He made like Boral Sword, Borreload, and some other negates. And so I baited it as negates, dropped it, and then called Dark, and then wiped his board. And it won me that game 1. And then Invoked Cactus. I didn't play Striker all day, but that's why it's in here. Because you can put it in defensive position, and then they can't target it, and it can't be destroyed by card effects. So then it just sits here and beats them in the face for 18. Because Kagari's got to get to 3,000 to beat over this. And they can't blow it up with anything. They can't even impermanence it to gate its effects to then blow it up. And then my instant fusion targets. I really like Mud Dragon. It's like my favorite spicy tech in this extra deck. But I'm probably going to cut this for Invoked Raijin. Just because sometimes I find myself with Raijin. Or I might cut something else out of the deck for Raijin. But like, this is just really good. Like, every time I make Mud Dragon, I just win. And same with 1,000 Eyes. This came in my Thunder Dragon matchup, which is the reason I play it. Dropped it, stole his Titan, linked it away, and then I used Borreload to steal his Colossus, and then he didn't play his next turn because I had his own Colossus. And then Link Spider, Link Karibo, and then Alistair, and Mekk-Knight of the Morningstar. You know, he's really good. You know, you can dump a Mekk-Knight to search a legacy card. When a monster's fusing someone on the field, you can discard to search an Invocation or Book of Law. I actually used that today against Thunder Dragons. I searched, you know, Invocation, and these are just for kind of playing Scapegoat. Nightmares, just these two. No
Cerberus?
No Cerberus. I don't really need it because the Mekk-Knight's pop stuff. If I replace the Red Moon with Morningstar, I'll probably cut this for Cerberus just so I have a little more monster out if I need it. And then the big boys, Borreload, Boral Sword. Usually I don't ever have to go into him, but I actually went into him this week. Usually I just go into him. He's just, if I summon him, I win. He's like really bad. He doesn't serve his price card. He's awful. And then my side decks today, Solemns. And these are good. They're just really good when I go first. They're good against Striker. They're just generic, like, hey, I'm just going to say no to that. And then, so if I have, like, I open, like, Strike and Mechaba, like, that's 2 negates already, so it's pretty good. I only used it once today, and it was in actually the round that I lost to Dark World, Danger Dark World. But it was good. I actually won the game because I had 2 of them. And then 3 Droll. Every time I play this card, I just get so mad. It's so bad. I decided in, don't use it. It's just
Are all 3 of these different rarities?
No, these 2 are the same. I just don't have a... I refuse to buy a 3rd one because I don't ever play it. I side it in and I don't see it, or I side it in and then I top deck it after my opponent does the combo. I swear I'm just not going to play it anymore. And then 2 Sphere Mode. This is going to get cut after this Banlist because, you know, Firewall's gone. I'll probably just run Kaijus just because they're just generically better. Because Thunder Dragon players, like, if you have a single hand trap, they don't set up the 3 Thunder Dragon board. So it's like, it's just not worth wasting my normal summon. I might as well just Kaiju the Colossus because it's the only thing I really care about. 2 Twin Twisters, just generic back row removal. I didn't side it in once today because I didn't play a single back row deck, but like Altergeist and stuff. Triple Evenly, also didn't side this at all today, but I didn't play any like really big like spam decks that didn't put up like many negates. I probably should have sided this against zombies, but I didn't think it was that good. Thunder Dragons, obviously, they're just going to sit on the Colossus anyways, so it's not that good. And then 2 Red Reboot. I didn't play any back row decks. I didn't side it in at all today, but I take a fat out of Altergeist, so I like to side in those.
Alright, anything you want to change about the deck? Anything?
No. I mean, I have a couple lists on Team Shuffles' channel, so it's I think the deck's perfect. Like, it's the ratios on it are perfect. Like, all I need to OTK you is an Alistair and a Mekk-Knight, and like kind of control your field a little bit. So like, I have the ratio set up. So like, I only need to play with 1 Mekk-Knight. So as long as I have 1 Mekk-Knight in hand, I'm okay. And like the Alistair stuff's so searchable, so I play like Desires and a bunch of other like combo extenders to help me find the Mekk-Knights or find the Alistairs.
How good do you think this deck's going to be in the next format?
I think it's going to be really good. It has a good Thunder Dragon matchup because you can main deck so much stuff to out Colossus and Titan. It's also going to be really good against it's also really good against Striker. Like, just naturally, it's just good because all the Mekk-Knights are so huge. Like, the Mekk-Knights are giant, so like the Striker will have to out it with Widowmaker or Afterburner. So if you can summon more than 1 Mekk-Knight, they just don't do anything. It also has a good matchup against like road decks like Pendulums, So like pendulums have to set their scales and there's monster zone, and then it automatically gives me a column to search with. So it's like it's just free columns. So it's good against rogue decks too. Like I recommend like this is like the pick for rogues. Like you're going to a regional, I'm like you gotta play Mekk-Knight Invoked. It's where the deck's gonna be. I'm probably gonna play it this December in the regional in Columbus.
Well, there we go. Gabe winning again. Mekk-Knight Invoked.